નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Hello students, this is 7th part of 13th chapter Fun with Magnets of Standard 6th Science. In last part we did an activity in which we make the magnet suspended freely, and we come to know that in each and every time the magnet was taking or resting in the same direction. Magnet rests in the same direction. Then after we try to do it with the other objects also, say made up of wood, made up of iron, it may rest in any direction, but magnets used to rest in the same direction. So let's go further. Let's understand this thing through our textbook. So open page number 130 in your textbook and let's start the discussion. We find that a freely suspended bar magnet always comes to rest in a particular direction, which is the north-south direction. Use the direction of the rising sun in the morning to find out rough direction towards east. Where you are doing this experiment, if you stand facing east, your left will be north. So in fact we come to know that magnets were resting in the same direction. It was north and south. Now the another way to find out the direction north and south, what we will do, say in the morning sun rise in the east. So if we face our face towards the sun, then what will happen? My left side, this is roughly, this is very roughly, but my left side will be the north and this side will be the south direction. Why? Because I am facing east. That is why this is north, this is south. That is what in this one. So using the sun for finding direction may not be very exact, but it will help you to make out direction north from the south on your line. Using this can figure out which end of the magnet is pointing to the north and which end of the magnet was pointing to the south. So that we can say magnet was comes to rest in a particular direction. It was north and south, but which is north and which is south? This one is south or north? For that we should get roughly idea. For that what we shall do, we should face our face towards the rising sun, that is east. Then this one will be the north, this one right side will be the south. That is why we can come to know that this end of the magnet, suppose this is a magnet, then this end of the magnet is resting towards north. Let's go further. The end of the magnet that points towards north is called its north-seeking end or north pole of the magnet. The end of the magnet that points towards north is called its north-seeking end or north pole of the magnet. Underline this. Okay. Then after, the other end that points towards south is called south-seeking end, or we can say south pole. So we come to know the two ends of the magnet. One of the end of the magnet is north pole, is called north pole, and the other end of the magnet is called south pole. All magnets have two poles. All magnets have only two poles. Always there are two poles with the magnet. We can say whatever their shape may be, let it be any shape of the magnet, but that magnet will have two poles. Always two poles है ना, whatever, let it be any shape of the magnet. Usually north and south poles are marked on the magnet. Usually north and south poles. So for north pole it is written N, capital N, and for south pole it is written S, capital S. So always there is north and south pole written on the magnet. Then this property of the magnet is very useful for us. For centuries, travelers have been making use of this property of magnet to find out directions. The resting of the magnet in the north and south direction, that property is very useful for us. And from centuries, from last many years, the travelers were using this property so that they will come to know where are they or in which direction they are going. It is said that in older days travelers used to find direction by suspending natural magnet with a thread. That what we did yesterday, the activity, the same thing they were doing. They were keeping a suspending magnet tied with the thread, and the magnet is natural magnet. They used to keep it with them, which they always carried with them. Later on, a device was developed. Based on this property of magnets. It is known as compass. A compass is usually a small box with a glass cover on it. What is a compass? Then a compass is usually a small box with a glass cover on it. A magnetized needle is pivoted inside the box. See, the compass is a box covered with a glass cover, and a magnetized needle is pivoted inside the box, which can rotate freely. Why? Because the needle is magnetized and it should rotate freely. Then what will happen? It will come to rest in north and south direction. A magnetized needle is pivoted inside the box, which can rotate freely. The compass also has a dial with directions marked on it. The compass is kept at the place where we wish to know the directions. Its needle indicates the north-south direction when it comes to rest. The compass then rotated until the north and south marked on the dial are at the two ends. Okay, of the needle. To identify the north pole of the magnetic needle, it is usually pointed in different color. Okay, now let's draw. Let's see how the compass looks like. So for that, let's draw. In fact, the figure is there in it, but let's draw so that the figure is not that much clear. That is why we are drawing. See, suppose this is compass generally used to be in the round shape. Now let me write the directions. Suppose this is north, this is south. Then naturally this is west and this is east. Okay. Now see, suppose let me write okay, then if this is so, then these are the directions. These are the directions. I can say northeast. This is northeast, and this is southwest. This is, or we can say west south, but let's say south and west. Here we can see north and west. This one is north and west, and this one is south and east. This one is south and east. Okay, so it is something like that. Now let's draw the needle. Let's draw the needle. Suppose needle is somewhere over here. Okay. So this is the needle. This is the needle. Okay. So this is something like a compass. The compass box used to be there is a dial, looks something like this, and needle will rest in the north-south direction, and that is why they will come to know which direction is north and which direction. See, in this one, dial and needle both can rotate very freely, so that the needle direction will be the north and the other direction will be the south. So to identify the north pole of the magnetic needle, it is usually pointed in a different color, isn't it? So with this we come to know the north pole and south pole of the magnet. We come to know the compass, and remember this the compass, how it is made up, and with this we are ending this part and will meet in the next part. Read the textbook carefully and watch this video also. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves and we'll meet you in the next session. Thank you.